This hand looks pretty sweet. We get to turn 3 collected company, turn 4 collected company, if everything works out as planned. You're in good company. Oh, and the Noble Hierarch eats a bolt. Looks like this could be a Naya burn deck. So we want to fetch a land tapped. I think we want to go ahead and get the lieutenant out there, though. Interesting. So this is probably not a burn deck if he's burning the lieutenant, the noble hierarch. It's probably just like a Naya. I'm not sure what's going on really. A Smiter? Be like a Naya company deck. Okay, so I think it's the, yeah, it's this deck. Like Kurt Apes and all that good stuff. So now we can pretty much cast everything because of this cavern. So I'm not too worried. And we don't actually need this pilgrim either, so we can just trade it off with the bushwhacker. So we're just going to play our 4th land in company next turn. Then we're going to have the township, so we don't actually need our guy. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, we need a black or a blue. So we'll get the green black. And we'll just play this. Name human. Now we're just going to company on the opponent's turn. So like presumably they'll attack into it because like we're at 8 and what else do they have? And then boom. Oops, gotta tap for colorless. And ooh, double reflector mage. Or Thalia's lieutenant. We want to block the bushwhacker. So I think we get reflector mage and Thalia. Yeah. Then we'll just double block the bushwhacker, I guess. Path to exile, okay. We'll just eat this guy. Okay. I guess we attack and play champion. I'm playing so many Toolcraft exemplars, I had my stop. Wrong guy. Let's do this guy. Then we can play Lieutenant on our turn. If we draw a land, we can go Lieutenant and Township. Should be pretty good. Drew another land. Boom, company. Opponent concedes. Doesn't even let us. Let's see, would have hit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we would have hit, I guess, Sin Collector and Thalia. Been pretty good. Okay, so the opponent is this like Naya Bushwhacker deck. Mirror Crusader is pretty good against them unless they have the Bolt, which they had the Bolts that game. This guy could actually gain some life and be pretty good. So they have like Paths and Bolts. He's more for like Storm decks. Opponent doesn't have any 1 toughness creatures other than the Bushwhacker. So Staticaster doesn't look great. They don't have graveyard stuff, they don't have artifacts, they don't have enchantments, they're not a combo deck. So we don't really have a lot to bring in. I don't know how much we need though. Sin Collector. Sin Collector can hit Path, Bolt, or a Tarkus command, which I guess is better than Campbell. It's Campbell, we just drain for 2 when they do it. Sin Collector just exiles it from their hand before they cast it. Both Thalias seem okay. I guess this Thalia seems worse because it actually keeps us from casting Company on time. I think that I'll just cut Thalia for either a Campbell or a Mirren Crusader. Let's go with Campbell. Keep. Since they have Path and we only have 2 basics, we really don't want to fetch an untapped land. We don't really need to thin anything out anyway yet, though. Just take a hit from the Wild Nacatl, and then we'll play our Mayor, take another hit, and then play Reflector Mage probably. Yeah, Reflector Mage matches up nicely against all these 2/2s, especially if our Mayor survives. Well, we might just die to some bushwhacking. Nope. Not looking great though. Well, that was helpful. I think that's better than Mayor here because we can Path the Nacatl, take 6, go to 8, and we can play Reflector Mage, bounce 1, block the others. Or even Sin Collector if they're tapped. Would allow us to get this Heath out of the way too. I think that's better. Yeah, that has to be better. Okay. So go to 11. We're going to go to 2. Do we have any outs here? That was quite the aggressive start from the opponent. Yeah, so we are dead. Yeah, we can bounce one, block another, and take two. That's it. Well, let's see if the opponent brought something in. Nope, we're just dead. Well, that was fun. So I guess on the play, maybe we bring the Thalia back in. It's a little awkward. Plains, colorless land, green accelerants. So that's the price we pay. Running 2 townships and a plains. Just mulligan it. Alright. Oh, this was close. I think we bottom that. So we go Pilgrim, they probably bolt it. Then we play Thalia off the Confluence. And then we have to draw a white land to be able to cast the Reflector Mage. We'd rather be drawing like companies and stuff, I guess. I think that was pretty close. I'm not 100% certain that I was supposed to bottom that, but it just felt like that was not a card I was happy to draw. Goblin Guide. Thalia. That's good that we bottomed it. We got at least a chance at hitting a free card. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh man, Thalia Heretic Cathar is good against fetch lands. Maybe we should just jam that on turn 2. Probably bolting our Thalia here. Attack with Goblin Guide. Oh yeah, maybe play all the burning trees first. Okay. Well, the 2/2 without a drawback will get first struck down. Thalia Heretic Cathar also makes all their hasty creatures come down tapped. Maybe that was the better line. Who knows? I think it is better to take damage. We don't really have an attack here, I don't think. We have a couple of reasonable blocks here, as long as they don't have a Tarkus command. So they can't cast yet. Reveal another Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, well, that's a clear block. That is a block. That is a block. And then we want to Path to Exile and a Coddle. Do we want to take the 2 damage from the guide and go to 6, or do we want to block that? I think we'll take it. Let's make first strike happen. And now let's Path to Exile this guy. Regular, we go to 6. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. Okay, one of which is that guy. Draw another Thalia. We really need to deal the opponent some damage. If we need to, we can Path to Exile that guy. How much damage do we want to get in here? I think it's just this guy. Tap out for Gorkland Rampager? Is that what's happening? Oh no. Double red. Play a tapped land. Nothing. Okay. Alright, that's acceptable. Now we can attack with Thalia here. Opponent has no good blocks, so we can first strike down the Renegade. Opponent has a reasonable attack if they can get rid of the Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Okay. These creatures get +1/0. Doesn't help a lot. Do you want to Path to Exile somebody here? No. Okay, so now if we attack with the 2 Thalias, probably just going to take it, and we can just play another Thalia. A little guy, that'll make him a 2/2 and a 2/1. think that's the line. So many Thalias. Oh, that's nice. You can't Atarka's. You can. If you have Atarka's command, you can fetch a basic. Do I want to do that? Don't want to let this guy live through that. Or do I just kill the Goblin Guide? I think I can kill the Goblin Guide and then just like path to exile the other guy. Or no, I can force the Atarka's command by doing this. Then I can just path to exile that guy and first strike that guy anyway. Alright. I'm just going to let Thalia die here. So I'm just going to cast another one. Could actually path to exile a guy now. We're not going to. We don't need to. Would rather save it in case they have like a +4/+4 Gorkline Rampager. I think we're just win the game now. Yep. Good games.